All right. Hello friends, and welcome back to another crochet vlog on my channel. So currently I am about 2/3 of the way through making a set of 3 minions for a family member's Christmas present. We currently have Bob done, we have Stuart, I'm working on Kevin. The fact that I can name the minions is kind of sad. I'm about this far through with Kevin, just the very top of his head. I think I started this project a few months ago, never like vlogged it or anything, but I figured while I'm continuing to work on it, might as well vlog the process. I think that this video is going to be interesting because I currently have a band-aid on my finger, and thinking about it, I've been crocheting since around 2016 or so. I don't think I've ever had a band-aid on my finger while I was crocheting in the past. So I don't know if it's going to mess with my crocheting ability, if it's going to make this more difficult. It's on the part of the finger that bends, so I can't really bend this finger, but it might be fine, who knows. I just thought it would be nice if you guys joined me for this final little minion crocheting and see how it goes. Okay, it's time for my least favorite part of making any plushie ever, and that is putting the eyes on. I have a container full of safety eyes, which are this small. And they're supposedly they're safer than any other eye for kids, but supposedly kids could still possibly get them out and choke on them. I can barely get them in. It takes all of my strength to get a safety eye in and then latch it in place with the backs. So I don't know how a child is plucking this out of here, but especially with these minions, because they're going through 2 layers of crochet. We have the yellow head bit, but then we also have the goggles bit. It's rough, it's difficult. Also, a little note about my finger thing. It's not really bothering me so far. I think mostly because I don't really use that finger for crocheting. I usually just use my thumb and middle finger. So it's been fine. I do worry about this now and whether it's gonna mess me up, but I put a what's this called, sewing tapestry needle into this, I don't know if you can see it, to mark my place. And now we're gonna see whether or not I can do this easily. Oh boy. This itty bitty little thing, I haven't even opened this. I need 3 hands in order to do this. 3 hands, but one of them needs to be stronger than the others so that I can more easily clip these on. Okay. And I can only clip these once when normally the eyes get clipped on twice. Well, I got half of it, which might not be great for children under the age of 3, but to be fair, the person who's getting this is old. So I don't remember how old she is. 60. My fingers are gonna hurt so bad. Ouch. Let me just pull off the back. Let me see. It sticks. Good enough for me. One eye done. Just gotta sew the edges down. Okay, so small mini update. I have stuffed the minion and put little legs on him. down here. Didn't record any of that because I don't think you guys want to see how angry I get when I make little tiny things like these legs, especially with this pattern in particular. This is the third one that I have done from the same pattern, and the person who made it, not trying to be mean, doesn't quite know math. 8 plus 3 isn't 12, but I love the enthusiasm. So there are small things every so often that's just like, not quite, but I understand what you mean. And these legs in particular, because they're so close and they're also rather small, it gets very difficult. You're like trying to make the second, but the first one's in the way, and it's very fiddly. So I figured, let's maybe not record myself being angry, rage crocheting as I finish these, but all we have left to do is the arms and then embroider a couple of things like the mouth, the goggles band, and the overall things, and then we're done, which is exciting. Okay, so I finished sewing on the arms and embroidering stuff like the goggles, band, the smile, things like that. Here is what it looks like. I gave him some hair. Not sure how I feel about it, but gave him some hair. And then I went back and I gave Stuart some hair as well, because he's supposed to have hair. So whoop. I knew I was going to drop him. I was really struggling with not dropping him. So I'll show all three, potentially. There we go. The gang's all here. And now they are ready to be put in tiny little boxes and wrapped so they can never escape. Now, since I have finished crocheting those, and by that I mean just this one because that's all that I did in this video, that is going to have to be the end of this video. We had a goal, we accomplished it, it's time to go now. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed this little adventure together, and I will see you in the next video on my channel, whatever that is going to be, not sure yet.